fuck?
Ah, fuck.
Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. So as you have seen from the title, today we're going to talk about the Rick Owens Dr. Martens collab. But to all the haters and all the lovers, keep sticking around because I'm doing this video on a different approach than all the rest of the videos on YouTube already about this topic. If you know what I mean, yeah. Okay. So what do I mean with this different approach? Well, I interviewed, and I'm going to show this, some people that I think have a valid opinion on this collaboration. And what am I really trying to do with this video? I am trying to give an overall view about these shoes so that everybody who's watching, if you're either a lover or a hater or somebody that's in between, you can still follow me throughout this video if you get what I mean, yeah? So it's not like one side of the story. I'm trying to capture all the sides. I am going to first do my story on how I bought these shoes because that was a pretty tough road or something like that. And then I'm going to unbox these shoes. Then I'm going to show the interviews and talk about my opinion and their opinions. And then I'm going to do a review because I've been wearing these shoes for I think like 2-3 weeks, and I'm going to talk about the comfortability, etc. And at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about the second part of the Dr. Martens Rick Owens collaboration. So if you missed out on the first part of the collaboration, you maybe have a chance to cop at the second part of the collaboration. So definitely keep sticking around. Okay, so now the story. The night before the initial drop on the Dr. Martens site, I was just browsing on the internet and I came across the My Theresa website, and I could have just copped the Dr. Martens Rick Owens on there, but obviously I didn't because I think they were going for 330 euros on the website, and I was thinking like maybe that's a bit too steep. Maybe they're going to be cheaper tomorrow on the initial drop on the Dr. Martens site, but obviously no. So the next day I logged into the site, and just like everybody, they were sold out in like, I don't know, 1 or 2 seconds. So I didn't have a chance to buy them because everybody else was using bots, and that's why they sold out so quick. Then for that week I was searching to obviously buy the shoes because I really like the design, and I eventually ended up on like a local store in Holland because I live in Belgium and it isn't too far from where I live, and it was pretty easy, and they were doing a raffle and I won, so yeah, very nice. And here I have them. So they come in this little black box with an Dr. Martens logo right here and Rick Owens logo beneath. And like pretty ordinary box. I ordered them in a European size 43 or UK size 9. The official name is 1460 BEX Dark Shadow Rick Owens, I think. And they're in a smooth leather. Now, here's the unboxing. I obviously have been wearing them for the previous 2 weeks, so this is a staging of the unboxing. But okay, so open the box and wow, you get these like, I don't know, certification paper thingy, cool accessories or something like that. And I don't think that all pairs come with this sealed thing, but mine came with it. And I cut it because I'm not going to wear them like some off-white shoes, you get me? Here's one pair. And here's another. Okay. So as you can see, they have the pentagram lacing, a pretty but not so chunky sole, a zipper, which I was disappointed with because I thought that they were going to be in-house Rick Owens zippers, but turned out they're just YKK zippers. YKK is just like the base of zippers, and they're not super good, so that's a bit of a like downside to me. Have the double stitching, yellow Dr. Martens stitching, and then the white/creamy for the Rick Owens vibe, I guess. Yeah. I'd say let's move on to the first person to give his opinion on these shoes.
I'm honest. I'm a fashion enthusiast. I'm influenced by punk a little bit, but also with the 90s. I'm a good friend of Roy and Frederik, and I'm gonna give my opinion about the Dr. Martens shoe. So here we have him, the Dr. Martens Rick Owens shoe. My overall opinion, I think it's a very nice shoe because of the pentgram laces. It reminds me of the punk aesthetic and it matches Dr. Martens very well. I would definitely wear them myself, actually. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Very nice shoe.
And what would you rate them?
I think I would rate him like a proper 8.
Okay. Okay, so I definitely see where Wannes is coming from because obviously his personal style shows a punk vibe in there. And to be honest, I think that these shoes represent punk because pentagrams are related to Satanism to punk, gothic, you know, like it's a whole rabbit hole. And Dr. Martens obviously is a punk brand because in the 70s, 80s, 90s when punk was a big thing, I think like 90% of the punks were wearing Dr. Martens shoes and they really had that background. Like in today's age, I think that e-girls and like, you know, edgy people and like are wearing Dr. Martens a lot. So I think the brand image is changing a bit, but the heritage is still in punk in my opinion. And that's why I think this collab really succeeded. Okay, so let's move on to the second person to give his opinion on these shoes.
Mijn naam is Nias, vandaag gaan we een shoe review doen. To be very honest, I'm not even a shoe guy. But here's my review. How I feel about the Dr. Martens Rick Owens collab. To be very honest, it's a cool concept. They brought to the Dr. Martens because the pentagram was already like a Rick shoe, I believe. I'm not the biggest Rick head, so don't hate me or kill me if I say shit wrong. Anyhow, yeah, again, I think it's a cool concept for the people who don't have Rick money to pay Rick. So I feel it's a good initiative from both companies to make a cheaper alternative, I guess. My personal opinion on these are the fact that they were really hyped due to the fact that, yeah, like I said, they're Dr. Martens prices, so you can get them, I mean, in between, yeah, but still not as expensive as they should be. So the thing is for me that I kind of think it's a missed opportunity for the people who don't have Rick money to buy these, and this was just completely overshadowed by the resellers stocking them and selling them for a higher price because, yeah, I don't know. To be very honest, I wouldn't buy them myself, but if somebody would like give them to me, I would not think twice, obviously. They're a cool shoe. Dr. Martens goes hard with everything. How do I feel about pentagrams? Do we like pentagrams? I think we like pentagrams sometimes, why not? I'm not a Satanist, nor do I have satanic beliefs, but now it's not a pentagram anymore, boom, I fixed it. My short all-around opinion, I like them. Actually, I like them. It's not the same with the Comme des Garçons All-Stars, where they were like overproduced and everybody had them, and at this point it's a meme. the hard shoe bad thingy. I don't have this feeling with this shoe yet. I don't know if they're gonna reproduce them into mass production to completely milk it, but I have belief for now. Further, I would rate this shoe a solid 8 out of 10. Oof.
Okay.
People hate me that I give it an 8 out of 10. Because people are screaming! No, but it's Dr. Martens, the letter is wrong. Bro, this shoe looks fucking solid. Like, I have no clue how the fuck they made this, but I don't think this shoe will break or get easily ruined by everyday life.
Okay, so my personal opinion is definitely resonating with Ignaz's opinion because he's looking at it from a global perspective, if you know what I mean. The Dr. Martens Rick Owens shoes are going to be released for now, they say, in a 2-part collaboration. So this is the first one with smooth leather, and I think that the second one is going to be with, I don't know, I saw one picture online that I'm going to obviously throw up on screen, and very like a nubuck / suede leathery thing, and if that's going to be the case, then I'm definitely not a fan, but I think that it would be a better option for them both to use a more like grainy leather or just like a different type of leather, because I don't think that they are going to release a whole different shoe design, or I think that they are just going to stick with this design and use a different leather to really milk it out. For the rest, I really resonate with what he's saying on the fact that they released this to, first of all, get money, second of all, attract a different customer clientele, you know, so that Dr. Martens profits from Rick Owens fans and Rick Owens profits from Dr. Martens fans, you know, like they're attracting both audiences. And third of all, I also definitely think that they released this because it's a cheaper alternative to full priced or like even in sale Rick boots. So this is definitely a cheaper alternative. These are definitely a bit more expensive than regular Dr. Martens shoes, but they're also cheaper than, you know, Rick Owens shoes. But the big shame in my opinion is that Dr. Martens used to produce all of their shoes in UK, and they used to produce this with high quality and good quality controls, etc, etc, etc. But in today's age, they have stepped over to globalization, which every company is doing, and they're outsourcing their products and everything, and these in particular were made in Vietnam. And if you're trying to represent quality, if you're trying to represent durability, etc., I don't think that going with the globalization wave is the best option, so that's a downside for me. So with that said, let's move on to the 3 main points. The first one, which is comfortability, the second one, which is durability, and the third one, which is design. So first off, comfortability. These are very comfortable. They're using the airwear soles, like the bouncy soles, and it's very comfortable in my opinion. It's a good sole, chunky, but also not, so it's very approachable for every type of person, you know. I bought these personally to use as a beater. I'm not just going to fucking smash these into the wall, but I'm just going to wear them and enjoy them. You're already seeing like marks of usage because yeah, I've been wearing them, and I would recommend to wax these like once a month because you're already seeing creases right now. And if you take a look up close, you can maybe see like a little bit of wrinkles right here, and if you're not going to wax these are going to dry out and those wrinkles are going to become cracks, and that's not really what you want, because eventually you're going to want a nice patina on your shoes. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give comfortability a 7 because they're still boots and obviously sneakers are way more comfortable, but these are easy to use, comfortable, like the only hustle is to just like lace it around the shaft. Then the second point is durability. The shoes came with an extra set of lacing, which I didn't show during the unboxing because these were somewhere else and I forgot about them. But here you have them. These are black laces, and they just come with these beige/tan laces, but like in terms of the laces, I don't think that these are the best laces, because as you can see, the laces are pilling already, and I've just been wearing them for around 2 to 3 weeks, and that's not really what you want. But hey, they do give you a second pair of laces. But yeah, also, as I said previously, the zippers aren't from the best quality, the leather isn't from the best quality, the sole is good, but you can also see a bit of wear on the sole. And yeah, in terms of durability, I think I'm going to give them a 6. And then the third point, which is the design. Here are a lot of mixed opinions that I heard from people. And okay, you have to admit, it's a cool looking shoe. You have the pentagram lacing, a cool nice black boot with a puller, and just a overall chunky vibe to it, yeah. But it's pretty lazy, we have to admit it. If you take a look at the 1460 boot, it's literally just this with the BEX sole on it and just some eyelets from Rick Owens put onto it, and then just the pentagram lacing. It's pretty lame actually, but I really like it. And if you take in consideration what I said previously about it just being a cheaper alternative to buying a pentagram laced boot from Rick Owens, this is exactly what you want. And yeah, we have to meet in the middle, I guess, in terms of design. So I have to also give these like a 7. If you're interested in buying these boots, go ahead if you can find them, but definitely don't overpay, because they're definitely, in my opinion, they're not even worth the retail price. So yeah, keep that in consideration. Sizing wise, these are very, very weird. I went to the Dr. Martens store to try on a regular pair of BEX boots to get a better look on what size I should take in the Rick Owens ones. I fitted a EU 42, those were too small for me, and then I fitted a EU 43, and those were just a little bit too big. I opted for the 43, and I got them in a 43, aka UK 9. I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks in these, but 2 pairs of socks prevents me from getting blisters, and it also helps the shoe to fit. But I'm thinking of buying insoles, because I then obviously don't have to wear 2 pairs of socks, but it's not too big of a deal for me. So yeah, that's my opinion on these. I would say just go through the size, maybe downsize if you're on the smaller side of your size, if you get what I mean. Because these don't come in half sizes, they're only in full sizes. Okay, that will conclude the little talking part about the shoes / boots. If you have any further questions or like specific questions, don't hesitate and just comment them. I'll answer ASAP. And yeah, now let's move on to the styling part / closer look at them. Yeah. So as you can see, you can style these boots with a lot of different pants, and in this specific clip I've styled them with my Dolce & Gabbana cargo trousers that I picked up in the previous video, which I'll link up in the top corner. And it's a very nice vibe because it is very punky indeed, and it matches well together in my opinion. It's very utilitarian and very like work-esque, if you know what I mean. And right here I've styled them with the pants loose, and then right here I've tied them up at the bottom, so this is more of like a militarian outfit, I guess. And I like to wear it both ways. Like initially I wasn't a fan of cargo pants that had these like elastic strings at the bottom, you know, like, which has the effect that you can see right here. And then you can also just obviously wear them with shorts, and this is what I'm most excited for, because I'm not really so keen on wearing on like cuffing my pants or just like wearing crop pants, so wearing them with shorts is like a better option. And one downside you can see right here is that on my right shoe the flap, like the tongue, always goes to the side. That's very annoying. You really have to tie them down to in order to keep the flap in place. And one little like production fault is that the tongue, on like a couple of pairs, I've seen this happen like maybe 10 times already to people, just falls off because it wasn't stitched on there properly. So definitely beware when you're buying these that this may happen. I'm pretty scared of that, if that's going to happen with me, but so far so good, so yeah. And then last but definitely not the least, I think the second part of the collaboration is going to be released somewhere in May, so in the upcoming month. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. As I said previously, if you have any further questions, be sure to comment them down below. And yeah, hit the like, subscribe, and goodbye. See you later.